What is good, guys, and welcome to today's video. Feels kind of weird, but we're starting off with some fishing. Finally, some fishing.
You know what? I'm sorry about yesterday. I am.
Yeah, that's true. If you're wondering where I was yesterday, it was supposed to be a 2-hour trip. It turned into 8. Anyways, I was stuck in a car all day, giving this guy emotional support, holding his hand. Anyways, we're gonna go fishing, have some fun, catch some bass. I got the chesty mounts on. We look like grown-ass men wearing bras, but that's okay. Let's catch some bass. So unfortunately, if you guys just saw that, but Chris just caught a bass at the same time as me. It's so bright, I have to squint when looking at you guys. So anyways, as yesterday, we're now 1 for 1, and my goal is to try and beat him in fish count. If I can beat him, he will be so salty, it'll be the funniest thing. Like his reaction when he's salty, it's kind of like, it's just fun to watch, it's entertaining. Anyway, so let's go catch some more bass and see what we can do. Back at the shop now, guys, and unfortunately, I realized my GoPro was on time-lapse mode, which super sucks. But we didn't catch any more fish, nothing was biting, wrong time of day, to be honest, and it was so hot in the sun, I'm completely burnt, my face is red, and the camera may not pick it up because of this lighting, both of my arms are red, back of my neck is red, Chris got burnt the worst. Anyways, so that aside, we will go fishing again at dusk and continue our challenge, but I need to do some work on the Miata today. We're actually going to be prepping the engine bay for an entirely new paint job in there. I did say that I wanted to repaint it because the brake booster at some point leaked and there's a whole bunch of paint missing and a bit of surface rust. I'll show you that in a little bit when we start working on it. But I do want to talk to you guys about the giveaway. We do have some more things on the online store. Go grab yourself some entries. The giveaway closing period is going to be extended to the end of the month. Initially, it was going to be the middle of this month, but we're going to extend it all the way to the 30th. Now, the reason for that is purely just because of this whole pandemic. Everything has been pushed back. Literally, I'm not even getting parts. My pistons are not going to be here till probably this weekend. Delays are everywhere. And I know, when I first announced it and everything, I did tell you guys that, we'll see how we go with the finishing date and stuff like that. It still was kind of penciled in at that point. But now we are officially, it's going to be the end of this month. The last day of April will be the final closing date to get your entries in. And I'm very confident we're gonna have the car finished by then. It seems like I just got off the phone with the engine builder, the block and everything is ready, crank is perfect, that's all good to go. I just have to, he's starting the head now, and then that's gonna be completely overhauled. Initially, I was just gonna get him to, clean it out and not rebuild it, but he said it looked good and everything, but I figured while we were there, we might as well completely rebuild the entire head, new valve stem seals and everything, so that's getting done. I was hoping to drop off the pistons to him today, but we literally only found out they were shipped today from Wiseco. So they're not going to arrive till Friday. And the wheel company I've been working with, which I'm really excited about, which is a huge move for me because not only are they supporting this build, but probably more builds to come in the future. So that's going to be its own video in itself, and I hope you guys are pumped about that. But there's just a bunch of stuff happening that has all been delayed because of this pandemic. So I know you guys are gonna understand all of that, and I really do appreciate each and every one of you for understanding that. Also with orders, I've had some emails come in. I did say this in the first email as well. A lot of orders will not be shipping till I can get back to Japan. That is just because it's a one-man show. I'm the one that does it. May's trying to ship out what she can, but obviously she works a full-time job, so she can only do what she can on the weekends. So thanks for understanding once again, guys. Everything is kind of really hectic right now. And once again, I just want to say thank you so much for each and every one of you and understanding where I'm at and what's happening. I'm so pumped. This car just keeps evolving into something way bigger and better. And honestly, at the moment, I'm just really excited because when the finished product is done, being able to give that to someone and seeing their reaction, seeing them drive it for the first time, something that I've really worked hard towards. And I think you guys are going to be excited to see it too, and their reaction and the end result as well is going to be epic. So anyways, enough talking, been rambling on for a lot. Let's get the Miata, start stripping things out of the engine bay, get that thing ready. Tomorrow, I'm hoping that they'll be able to have everything finished and prepped, ready for paint the day after. So this should be painted within 2 days, which is crazy. We're doing a proper spray in the booth and everything. It's gonna be sick. Let's do it.
All right, Alex taking over Sam Cam. Sam, what you doing?
We are stripping everything out of the engine bay.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be getting this thing painted and looking schmick.
Schmick.
Yeah, man, schmick.
Is that even a real word?
That is definitely a real word. You poorly educated Americans. Let me teach you.
Define schmick then.
Define schmick. You know when something is just like that? Perfect.
Okay.
You know, like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nice.
That is schmick.
Wow. you know the Owen Wilson? Wow.
Yes. Oh man, we're getting stuff done. So I want this this engine bay job to be done properly. So we got Tommy, he's going to be prepping and sanding and getting everything done in the engine bay. But I've obviously got to strip everything out the best we can.
Yes.
We're not going to be like disconnecting brake lines or anything. We're just going to be like pulling them a little bit away from the wall and wrapping them so that he can get in there with the gun. But this is going to look amazing. And I really want the engine bay to look great because I'm always form over function.
Of course.
I like my bays to look good. So we're going to do that, strip everything out. But the sun's coming down. And you know what that means? It's bass fishing time.
Oh God.
Let's go fishing. All right, lads. Welcome to the pond. I've been here before and I caught like a nice little 7-pounder. And I'm hoping today we can do that, make Chris super salty. He's still not here yet. I don't know what Chris is up to. He's slacking, but we're gonna catch ourselves. Oh, he's right there. He's literally right there. All right, hang on, we gotta get a cast out. That was a terrible cast because of the wind. If we catch this bass, I'm gonna laugh so hard. So unfortunately, I don't really know why, but the fish were not biting at all tonight. And I'm really bummed because I was so keen to catch like at least like a couple to put Ruddy in the negative, but it seems whenever I catch something, literally like 5 seconds later, he catches something too. You can probably see my face is super red and sunburnt as well. Anyways, back onto the Miata, try and get this engine bay stripped out as quick as we can. You can see Ruddy's working on another engine there. Go check out his channel. We finally convinced him to do things the right way. So I'm out here trying to get this bay stripped, and this is what I've pulled out so far. And I know it doesn't look like much, but I've really been taking my time with all the little clips and stuff and trying to get this whole wiring loom situation all sorted out here, and just take my time and not break anything. AC lines are about to come out. I have also found some new AC lines to replace these damaged ones with. I do plan on keeping AC because I think it's just a good thing to keep. Our turbo kit supports it, so why not keep it? Previously, the turbo kit I was going to use that Chris has isn't for keeping AC, so that's the reason I was deleting it, but we might as well keep it. I think the winner's going to really love keeping AC on a hot summer's day, being able to thrash this car and then flick on the AC to keep cool. That aside, I did want to show you this as well. This is the main reason why I'm repainting the bay. Look at all of this. And this has happened just because a leaky master or someone broke a brake line or just disconnected it and let all the fluid sit there. Brake fluid will destroy paint and strip it all off. That's the main reason why we're painting the bay. Gotta make it look nice. One thing also, under all of like the power steering reservoir and stuff there, I found what looks like a brand new front main. And this thing's rusted out though, so it's been stuck there for a while. Anyways, I found it kind of funny that we're finding like seals and stuff in there that are from when the previous owner was definitely messing around with this engine. Anyways, I'm gonna keep chipping away. Hopefully we get a lot more of this done. But I think I'm gonna come here early tomorrow and try and get as much done so that then it's ready for Tommy to prep. Gonna remove these headlights. I'm a little bit stressed about putting them back in and making sure they're all lined up right. I wanna remove the fenders, front bumper. It's a lot of work to get done. Let's just get in and do it. All right, so we've come a fair way now. We've got both lights out. Looms are all pretty well disconnected. Everything's looking pretty good here. We just now need to pull these AC lines out right now, which I've kind of disconnected everything I can. Hang on, what's going on here? Oh, that's caught up in there. All right, here we go. This should all just pull out now. Well, yeah, kind of, yep. Yay, nearly. Damn it! Why, jeez, talk about extracting the beast from the Miata. It's out, far out. Oh boy, don't worry, we got new ones going back in. Well, I'm actually going to try and get those tested first and make sure they're fine. Got an AC guy coming to help me. Everything's starting to look a lot more bare. I found a whole bunch. Now, I've never pulled apart a Miata before, but I'm assuming that this is like the airbag sensor. Looks kind of crazy, and it's got an arrow pointing. This was in the bumper, and it had this like weird kind of special plug. Kind of curious. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but if you know, let me know in the comment section. And then there was like a bunch of sensors and stuff in here with a very similar plug going into somewhere in here and stuff. Like, look at this. I think that's all to do with like airbag stuff. And this one too. I don't know. Anyways, so gonna keep going through everything that I can. I want to get this loom, all the clips undone tonight as well. I've got this all kind of off the firewall here. I'm gonna try and not disconnect brake lines, but the more and more we're getting into this, I'll talk to Tommy and we'll see. Oh, we got to take the wiper motor out. Oh man, we're chipping away. I know it's taken forever, but we're getting stuff done. So I just put the hood on the car. We're going to push this around and park it. But I've done everything I can today. We pretty much disconnected all the wiring looms and everything. Headlights are out. Pretty much I think the only thing I need to focus on tomorrow are going to be removing front bumper and fenders. The rest of it is all fairly straightforward, I think. We managed to get like the brake lines and clutch lines moved off the firewall. I need to disconnect the speedo line so that that's off the firewall. And then pretty much all the looms and stuff like that we're going to tape up and try to hang up out of the way. But I'll talk to Tommy and see if he wants me to do anything more. At this point, I wouldn't mind if he needs me to disconnect the brake lines or anything, but the body loom's definitely going to be an issue, I think. I definitely want to get this rad support painted as well, so that's why we're taking the bumper and all that stuff off. But yeah, I'm kind of pumped because, oh, I forgot to take out the wiper motor. We'll do that tomorrow as well. So not much left to do, just fenders, bumper, wiper motor, and then we're going to start wrapping up all the wiring looms and stuff like that and put that all in the center. The subframe's not being painted because there's just no point, just the engine bay. And we are not going with the factory red color. So I hope you guys are excited for that little surprise. So there we are, guys, a little bit of kind of a hectic day and a bunch of random stuff happening all over the place and heaps of stuff happening behind the scenes actually. Geez, my face is getting redder and redder. At least it's not as pink and red as my valve cover and intake manifold. By the way, James brought these back after clear coating them and they turned out so much crazier. They're gonna look like in the sun, it's like crazy pink. In the low light here, it kind of looks a little bit like darker, but I really like it. Throttle body's back too. So we're gonna put all that together. I think you're gonna really like what he's gonna do with the turbo and everything like that. It's gonna be sick. But with that, I think I'm going to end things here. I do definitely feel like once you take a couple days off here and there, it gets you like out of the rhythm that you kind of get with YouTube videos and making content and filming vlogs every day. I'm hoping that tomorrow I'll definitely be like back in the zone. Definitely taking the day off yesterday has kind of thrown a spanner in the works, but it is what it is. Tomorrow we'll try to get everything sorted on the engine bay and prepped for paint for then, what's today? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So if we're lucky, we should have the engine bay painted Thursday. I also know that tomorrow we're probably going to the machine shop. We'll be able to check out the block and stuff like that because Chris has to drop off his engine to get machined, which is going to be pretty cool. So go check out Chris's channel. I think you guys are going to really like what he's doing. He's really excited, but let's just say he's taken a nice direction and we're going to give you guys some sick content. It's going to be sick. Fully forged 1.6 versus fully forged 1.8. I'm excited. Anyways, with that, guys, smash that like button, leave us a comment, get your entries for the Miata giveaway. It's seriously getting better and better and better as the videos progress. Every day I want to do even more cooler things with it. So go get yourself some new shirts, link in the description, and I'll see you all in tomorrow's video. Peace out. Jamata. Do it, Alex.
What?
This. No, you gotta hit it like lightly.
Man!